Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys the new body shell that I had painted for my Traxxas X-MAXX. And in my last X-MAXX video I was just showing you a couple of things about my X-MAXX. It at the time needed to be repaired. It had a couple repairs on it, and I was actually going to be doing some video taping when replacing those parts, but I couldn't get the lighting right for the video, and so it ended up that the parts and pieces, my husband just put it together, and so I will have to do another video kind of like that. When it's inevitable, we're gonna have a lot more repairs, so I will be doing some videos on that kind of stuff. But in this video I decided to share with you the starting of the paint job for the new body that I've got going on for my X-MAXX. So I wanted to have kind of like a sugar skull type of paint. And so the name of this is going to be Pink Poison. And so on the hood here, I'm not quite completed with this. I have a few things that I need to do, but I haven't gotten to work on this since the move. And so on the hood here, this hood ornament is going to be this skull that I had bought. And I bought this skull from the dollar store. It was part of a whole skull, and I just cut it to fit onto the hood. And I'm going to be screwing it on the hood, but I have to put the skeleton parts onto the X-MAXX first before, so I know where I can put the screw in to hold this on. So I'll be having that, and I need to still put some eyeballs in there, but this I just hand painted, put some rhinestones on there, and it's good to go. So I'll be doing that in a little bit. And so I have this paint on the inner side. I painted it from the inside. So what has to happen with that is you have to think about your layering and how different it is from just, you know, drawing a picture and painting it. So what I had to do is I prepped this all out, you know, with cleaning the inside really good with some warm soapy water. I did not sand it, but it seems it handled pretty well. There was some cracking during the move, and I think that that's because it was moved around a lot, but I'm in the process of also fixing that up so that the cracks are no longer there. And it actually did really well, because I have a lot of rhinestones on the outside of this as well. So it actually handled the move a lot better than I thought it would. So what I did was I drew a picture of a butterfly sugar skull, and I had to keep in mind that that was the first thing that I needed to put on. So I did all the prep work for the body, and then I took this it's like a glitter flick clear paint, and I spray painted it all over the inside. I did cover the windows. I think I covered the windows. I can't remember, but it wouldn't matter anyway, because that was this is one of the last things that I had put on. But anyway, so then I sprayed all of the inside with this clear glitter spray, and then I came back and I did my skulls. And so when you do the skulls, or any of the painting when it's done, I consider it painting backwards. You have to think about what you're going to see first. And so I had to do the skull first, and then the wings, and even the wings, we're thinking about what to do on the wings. It's whatever paint is down first is what you're going to see. So you can't paint the black first, you have to paint the pink first and then the black around it. So it is a little bit confusing, but it was a lot of fun. So I did the skeletons, and there is another one on that side that matches on this side as well, on the rim. Or on this area here by the door. And then so after that, then I sealed them a little bit just to give them some added protection, because I did use a different kind of paint for that. The hand paint, I tried to use as much permanent type of paint as possible, but you still can get cracking, so I wanted to protect those. And then I took some tape, and I taped out the liquid line, and I covered the entire back. And then I took the fluorescent pink and I spray painted all of the rest, and so it covered everything. And I did, I think, about 2 to 3 coats. I wanted it to be really, really solid pink. And you know, sometimes even fluorescents are still a little bit see-through even after applying that much. So I went ahead and I did a white backing after that. So there's about 4 coats, 4 or 5 coats on this side. And then I came back and I did the black on the back half. And I did the same amount. I wanted it to be real nice and dark. Because of that silver glitter spray, it really needed to hold up. And so then when I got that done, then I sprayed underneath the entire thing to make it all even all the way across with that black spray paint. So when I come back in here, I'll be doing a little bit more of the sealing of the cracks that did happen during my move. And then I'll be going back across it with black paint again, and then I will add 1 sealer across that just to give it some tenacity. I might even use some Plastidip because it's a little bit more forgiving, has a little bit more, I don't know what the word is, flexibility. So I might try that and see if that might be helpful. So then there's like a plastic covering that comes on these from Traxxas when you get it in from Traxxas. It has like a clear film over the top of the entire truck. Well, I left that on the entire time until I got to the point where I was going to be decorating the outside, because I didn't want to get any spray paint on the outside. So I took off that film, and I added this line here. It was a little bit jaggedy. It wasn't actually too bad, but it was a little bit jaggedy, so these rhinestones really helped clean up that line. And they're kind of like multicolored iridescent. And they go up along the hood, and then they go around onto this side. It's not really all that overly decorative. It's kind of a simple design, but this is my first one, so I plan on doing one for my husband as well. And I think I'm thinking about the Punisher, but I want to see what he wants. So so I did those, and then I went to I think it was either I think it was AutoZone, and they have this door lining for cars there, and I wanted to like finish off my truck somehow to make it really, really cool. And so I just bought this stuff, and it's on a roll. I was going to come back here, but this is an awfully tight little area, and along the front too, so I just only did around the rim area, the tire area, and by the door. Because it was very, very difficult to put this on. It wouldn't seem like it, but it actually was pretty difficult to put on. But it really finishes it off well. So I got that. It was like, oh, maybe $12 from AutoZone. It's just a roll of this silver lines doors. So I put that on, and then I went to I think this was Hobby Lobby, and I got these. It's like sticker paper, and it's iridescent, and I just cut out my window pattern and put that on the windows all the way around. So that part's finished, and then when I get the inside skeleton part done, and it's got a name, I just can't remember. It's what holds it onto the actual body of the main part of the X-MAXX. It holds the body on. And I should know the name of it, but it's escaped my mind for the moment. So after I get that on, then I'm hoping to be able to drill like a little, and it had to be kind of small, like a screw in through the nose, and then have it be bolted on the back side, so it holds it onto this hood really securely. And then also too, from the very back, there's these little holes that come out the back, and this is where those supports come out, and you know, it's what locks it to your X-MAXX on the inner side there. So there'd be a little dial right here that holds it actually onto the main part of your X-MAXX. And so there's little supports that come out and across here. And so what I'm going to do is in October, which is right around the bend, I'm going to be going to the dollar store, and I'm going to pick up these little skeletons. They're about this tall, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe about 2 inches tall. And I'm going to decorate them to look just like my sugar skulls that I have on the other parts of the truck. So I'll paint them like little white skeletons, and then I'm going to add the butterfly wings, and I'm going to attach them. And I'm going to do one on each side because there's one over here too. So it comes out and it hooks here, and this comes out and hooks here. And so I'm going to wrap it with some, I'm not sure what I'm going to wrap it with yet. Give it some spiral look, and then I'm going to attach these little sugar skeletons with butterfly wings onto the back. And then I am also going to be trying to get some actual pink rims for my X-MAXX. I don't know if I can really buy them that way, so I may have to paint them, but I want them to be pink, and then also have some fluorescent pink shocks that I'll probably have to make those as well. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Please let me know what you think in the comments. This is my first attempt at painting one of these remote control car bodies. I think I had a blast. It was so much fun to do, all with the exception of the silver lining. That was a pain, but it was so much fun. So if you guys like this Traxxas X-MAXX painted body, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.